We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, having a full transition here from red to bright green bars after dipping in the pre-market and having strength all day. And within today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY trying to come back up to key resistance levels and rejecting off the highs from yesterday. And we're going to break it all down in today's video and what the inflow versus outflow is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, our 42 vision indicators. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing that full transition from January 9th at bright green bars, as I like to call it, the rip area, to the dip area of white with red borders on 42 vision in the pre-market on the 10th. A full transition back up, consecutive days, and today it jumped from red bars back up to bright green and those resistance levels that we were watching, right? And in today's video, we're going to break it all down. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips to the rips and the rips to the dips and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators as extra layers of confirmation to see what's going on within the volatility, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with 42 vision showing us a bull indicator and inflows crossing back up after those outflows being really close yesterday. I was talking about how important it was to watch this, and that bear indicator did pop up in the pre-market, and at open things were looking pretty weak, and quickly it found support, and right where that same support area that we pointed out in yesterday's video of 392 to 390 area, right? And that's where it found support in yesterday's pre-market and today as well. And things took off. It was a little choppy yesterday at the beginning before going back up to 398. And today it was a straight shot up. Got that bull indicator, not just on the 30-minute or on the 5-minute, as you saw that SPY bot send that notification over at the Discord, but on the 15-minute as well. You see that 5-minute there? Then we go over here to the 15-minute, had that strength here around 393, and those inflows crossed over and full strength there on the SPY, coming back up to retest these resistance levels, guys, of 398. And above that comes 400, and then above 400 is 403 to 405, right? We've talked about that in previous videos, and here we are. And the question mark is this going to be a double top, guys? I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Is it a double top to come back down, or is this the new consolidation area that we're going to be in for a few days before it breaks out that range, whether the bulls are going to continue with strength to try to test that 400 level and go beyond that, or the bears reappear somewhere up here to then finally break it back down. This is critical where we're at because things have been pretty strong from the 380 area and 390 area up to where we're at now, right? We went all the way down to 380, went up to the 390s, fought in that area for a few days, and then got that bull indicator up here at 387, and those inflows picked up and full strength for multiple days as those inflows dominated. Now things got a little choppy yesterday and today, and now the question mark is this new consolidation going to be strong? Now let's go ahead and look at the key levels I would watch here. Right now we're looking at the 30-minute, but let's zoom into the 15-minute, and the first thing I would watch is right here, this area, guys. Are these outflows going to cross back down, or will the inflows pick back up and start pushing this up to break through new highs? The highs today were 2.52 and 2.04 of inflows, and yesterday's highs were 4.06. So I would keep that in mind, and it hit the same level. So something to not ignore, that right now inflows are taking less, and even though they're not as high as yesterday's, things moved up the same distance, right? From the 392 to 398 area. If these inflows could pick back up, it could continue to reflect that strength into the chart, and especially this bull indicator. If it does not get canceled, I'll be watching that as well. But on the 15-minute, we've done a full transition, and that cannot be ignored, from the dip area to the rip area, as I like to call it, on 42 vision. And on the 30-minute, we've gone from red bars to bright green bars, guys, and we rejected in the same area. Now inflows reached highs here of 345, and today they reached highs of 2.9 to 3.0. So there's still some room here based off the history of the chart to go higher on the inflows, and if they do, that can start reflecting into the chart even more significantly. And the highs here in the after hours, when it reached up to 395 on January 11th, which was Wednesday, it hit highs of 4.38. Now, is it guaranteed to reach those levels again? No, but something to not ignore and keep in mind within the volatility. Now, another thing too here is when we zoom out and we look at this from the 1 hour, these inflows, they almost cross those outflows to the downside and quickly bounce right back up very sharp because those inflows picked up and it found support, guys. If that crossed over, this would have been significantly going to the downside and touching new support levels, guys. Now, this bull indicator popped up at around 389, 390 area, and since then, it's been holding strong even through this volatility, and here we are back up to the key resistance, and the inflows have hit highs here of 5.87, which is where it peaked almost yesterday, and slightly below the highs in the pre-market of 6.68. That's something I would not ignore as well, and watch these inflows versus outflows, how they react here on the 1 hour. And the key thing I would watch is, are these outflows going to stay above the midpoint even if they come back down? And if it does, could it find support and bring itself back up? Something like what happened from yesterday to today, which continues the momentum and strength into the chart. And especially if it pulls back, I'll be watching if a bear indicator pops up and cancels out this bull indicator, or will that bull indicator continue to hold strong? Now, on the 30-minute, let's talk about some key levels here. So the first support is down at 395. That 395 area acted as support in the middle of the day. It was yesterday's consolidation day as well. That is a key support that I would watch. Also, are these outflows starting to begin, and do they cross the midpoint, or will the inflows stay above and bring themselves higher? That's something I'll be watching as well within that volatility. And if that support level of 395 gets broken through, the next support is 392, and below that is 390. Now, to the upside, I'll be watching if these inflows could pick up, and if they do, I'll watch if these inflows could go ahead and start reflecting into the chart as well, signifying that further strength to retest new resistance levels. And above 398, 399 comes 400, and above 400 I'm watching 403 and 405 as I stated earlier in the video. And I'll be watching not only the inflows here on the 30-minute, but also on the 15-minute as it's really close to the midpoint, and how also the 1 hour reacts within this volatility. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.